Debbie Wasserman Schultz commented on Obama taking $400,000 for a speech to Wall Street, and it's every bit as cringeworthy as you'd expect.
Let me ask you, Hillary Clinton, as you know, spoke today. She, as we all are aware, was slammed during the campaign for taking millions of dollars from Wall Street for paid speeches, right? People saw it as hypocritical. People saw it as unfair for someone who said they were going to stand up to the banks. Now, President Obama, though, is being criticized by some of your fellow Democrats for his decision to take $400,000 for a single speech to Wall Street. Here is what some Democrats are saying.
It's not a good idea. And, I'm sorry that President Obama made that choice. I just think it is distasteful.
Well, I was troubled by that. One of the things I talk about in the book is the influence of money. I describe it as a snake that slithers through Washington. And that it shows up in so many different ways here in Washington.
Are they right?
I mean, of all people to question whether or not they question their commitment to getting money out of politics, to really making sure that we restored integrity to the political finance process.
But he's talking specifically about banks, right?
Look, it is none of anyone's business what someone who is a member of the private sector decides to accept in terms of compensation. With all due respect to anyone who chooses to comment publicly on what Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, or anyone earns as a member of the private sector, it's just like MYOB. It's none of your business.
That's every bit as grotesque and misleading and dumb as I expected it to be. Let's break it down. She says, of all people to question, getting money out of politics and how much they want to, make the system whole again, really, it's going to be Obama. Yeah, Debbie, it's going to be Obama. You mentioned, what, Obama didn't want to get money out of politics? What did he do to get money out of politics? Gave a speech? Gave a few speeches? Said, I'm against Citizens United, which, by the way, shot a dead horse because we already had the cancer of money in politics. It's been there since the fucking 1980s. What are you talking about, Debbie? Oh, really? You're going to question Obama? Yeah, we're going to question Obama. You're not? He didn't fucking do anything to get money out of politics. He did nothing on that front. Nothing. What do you mean? What are you saying? He gave a fucking speech or two? How stupid do you think we are, Debbie? Or how stupid are you that you don't realize it? No, but it's not. It's that she agrees with Obama. It's clear she agrees with her. She agrees with Obama. She agrees with Hillary Clinton. Get over it. We're the best you got. So what? We're corrupt and we take Wall Street money. At least we're not the Republicans. You want to talk about a low bar, Debbie? Okay. So she plays stupid like, it's none of your business what a private citizen makes, in as compensation. MYOB, mind your own business, with such like scorn and disdain and condescension. Really, you don't get why this isn't the same as just a private citizen taking money? He was president of the United States. You know this is pay-to-play corruption, right? Well, Kyle, how can you say that? Oh, I don't know. Maybe the fact that he bailed out Wall Street. He bailed them out. And then they paid bonuses to the people who crashed their own companies. So he looked out for them. How about the fact that there was no prosecution? We had all the evidence of the world of systemic corruption and fraud on Wall Street as a business model at Goldman Sachs. But no, Obama took campaign contributions from him. So guess what? No prosecution. Not a single banker is in jail as a result of the subprime mortgage crisis and the Great Recession. How about the fact that there was massive deregulation? Now you say, well, come on, there was Dodd-Frank. Well, first of all, Dodd-Frank was super weak to begin with and had no teeth. So it was like, reform in name only for everybody to pat themselves on the back and say, oh, we fixed this. And then what happened after you passed the weak Wall Street regulation? In bill after bill afterwards, they would slip it into like agriculture bills. They would repeal provisions of Dodd-Frank. And guess what? Obama signed every one of them. So he was also on the side of doing deregulation. How about there was no Glass-Steagall brought back? You would think that when there was a crash directly related to the fact that we had gotten rid of Glass-Steagall, that the logical thing to do is to bring back Glass-Steagall. You think a lot of these people in the government didn't know that? They knew it, but they didn't care. They're paid to do the opposite. They're paid to not put it back in place because that would hurt the short-term profits of these companies that pay their campaign contributions. Or how about the fact that the banks are now bigger than before? Before they were too big to fail, now they're bigger than before. But Debbie Wasserman Schultz acts like, what do you mean? There's nothing wrong with this. It's just a private citizen taking money. It's not a symptom of a rotting, grotesque, corrupt system that the so-called progressive president, who was supposed to crack down on the money changers, on the banksters, that he's totally sold out to them now. Why do you play us for fools? Why do you think we're idiots? We see right through you. By the way, Debbie Wasserman Schultz takes a tremendous amount of money from the payday loan industry, and then she blocked regulations that would have cracked down on the payday loan industry. So she's one of the most corrupt Democrats. So that's why she's apoplectic at the idea. What? You are besmirching Obama's great legacy? Of all the people to question. Yeah, we're fucking questioning him because we actually know what he did. We know what he did. We see the facts. We see what happened with policy. You're trying to do smoke and mirrors to say, look, he gave a few good speeches. He's better than Republicans. So shut up. Mind your own business. Mind your own business. JusticeDemocrats.com. I can't take these corporate Democrats anymore, man. I just can't take them. They're pathetic. They're ridiculous. They're liars. And they're so corrupt that I don't even think they understand that they are. They're so far gone that they just view it as duh. It's part of the system. Yeah, whatever. We raise money from Wall Street. Shut the fuck up, you purity test bitch. That's how they view it. We need a wave to take them out. JusticeDemocrats.com. Sign your name in support of the movement. Get involved, man. Donate. Get involved. Run. Whatever it is, because we got to get rid of them. Because they're the death of the Democratic Party. A lot of responsibility for Trump becoming president is laid right at the doorstep of Debbie Wasserman Schultz and people just like her.